feel like Soul of the City tried to do one thing but completely missed the point of what it was trying to do. And that's a shame because I loved the premise for this. This is, of course, an episode in Pixar Popcorn. I believe it's the fourth episode, directed by Christopher Chua. And the description from IMDb and also on Disney Plus says this is takes the sights and sounds of New York City comes to life. This is obviously inspired by the film Soul, which is a brilliant film, really gorgeous, beautifully animated. And this short, which lasts about a minute, is absolutely beautiful to watch. The animation style is gorgeous, and we do get to see all different kinds of facets of New York City and, the different people and characters and the elements that make New York City this brilliant, beautiful, complex, varied, exciting city. But where it really let itself down are the sounds. Now it has this beautiful, beautiful music going across the top of the montage. It's beautiful to listen to, but it kind of hides the sounds of New York City. The sights absolutely are there, but this soundtrack runs across the top and blends all of these characters together. Now, that in itself could be seen as a good thing because it's all of these different aspects of New York City coming together under this one piece of music, uniting everybody and everything in New York City. But because it's supposed to represent the sights and sounds of New York City, it doesn't. It doesn't fulfill that brief completely. And I was a little bit disappointed by that. It felt quite rushed. It didn't feel as long as it could have been. We don't really get to see that much of anything. It's tiny little snippets, but in a way that you kind of don't get a chance to feel the emotion of each clip before it moves on to the next one. So the animation is beautiful, but the pacing is not the best. It's not awful, but it's not the best. But the music, while beautiful to listen to, is completely off the mark and doesn't actually evoke any thoughts or feelings of New York City at all. So I don't know what to think. If I watched it with no sound on, it would be a beautiful journey that needs to have a little bit of work done to the pacing and the editing. But the music, although beautiful in isolation, doesn't fulfill the brief of this short. I was quite let down by this. I think it could have been absolutely incredible. But it's not terrible. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Certainly, it's the most disappointing of the four Disney Pixar popcorn shorts that I've seen so far. It's an animation achievement, but as a narrative, as a snapshot of New York City, it definitely could have been better.